Hi, so this is day number 4 of my journey to lose and drop the LBs. And I wanted to do something different this time because the writing was getting a little boring for me. So I thought I'd throw something in different this time and do a little video blog today. So, a couple things I wanted to kind of just talk about was my last blog that I wrote. That was a really, really hard one to write. I think I went through several rounds of contemplation about that one. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put that one on or put that one up in public. That one was really very in-depth about my history and who I am and what I've been through. But I guess it's really important that I do that. Mainly because if I don't talk about things that I've been through and the realities that I've come across, then part of it is me facing it. So when I'm sharing it with you, it's because I'm facing those realities in the public eye. Not that I care what the opinions are, it's just about talking about it, and bringing it to light for myself. Like I said in the blog, after talking to my uncle on the phone, he said, I was really expecting him to, give me a lot of praise, and he definitely didn't do that. His first thing was, that I sugarcoated it, and I kind of thought about it, and he was like, yeah, a little bit, and some of the things I wasn't sure if I wanted to put out there on the first post that I did. But you know what? I'm glad that I did, and I'm really glad that I talked about the things that I did because they're important to me. So, but yeah, one thing I wanted to kind of bring up was so going through this, I've really been empowered by the fact that I have all these people in my life that have been backing me up through this experience. I mean, it's only been 4 days, but or I should say, it already has been 4 days, and I feel still fired up every day. I love waking up in the morning. I do my wake up DDP yoga, and I eat my typical breakfast, just those eggs, or one egg. Well, sometimes it's 2 eggs, but 1 egg and yogurt, and that's pretty much what I do. And then I drink water, and that's been the challenge, has been drinking the water, not just because of drinking water, but I've been trying to drink almost a gallon or 2 of water every single day. So that's been tough. I really don't drink of anything that much throughout the day, but I noticed that, and even my staff at Sprint has noticed that I'm coming to the store with a hell of a lot more energy than I usually do. Almost, and my energy level, if for those in my family that know me, my energy level is, I'm bouncing off of the walls, flying off of the walls. And those of my friends that know me know that I can get kind of crazy when I have too much energy. So it's been great so far. One thing that's really improved is my back. Even in just the last couple days, my back, I feel like so much more flexible. I don't feel like I can't move. I don't feel like I'm walking with like a wooden board behind me strapped to my back. So that's been like the biggest improvement, and really trying to work on my muscles in my legs. They've really changed over the years since I've stopped playing football. I remember having calves. Now all I have are just these hunks of meat attached to my knees. So I've been really starting to work on those and get that just strength and definition back in my knees. So, I'm sorry, in my calves. Also, my thighs. I remember they used to just be rock solid. Now they're just they're like cold gelatin. I don't know if that's even the right word to describe them, but I'm getting it back. Okay, it's gonna happen. Um, you know, part of the thing that's really cool, getting back to what I was talking about before, was uh, my support system. Is that it's not even really the fact of my support system that's been that feels good. It's the fact that some people are actually inspired by my journey. And I wasn't, when you go on the line and, I'm watching these videos that DDP yoga people have put about their own experiences, and it's after the fact, right? So I'm inspired by their experience from beginning to end. So my expectation was that it was going to be the same thing for me, that my experience so far would affect people after, I've lost all the weight and gone through this whole transformation. But it seems that that's happened a little bit earlier. I'm actually having an effect on people now. So that's why now it's given me even more fuel to my fire, to feel like, okay, so by posting these blog posts and my experiences and what I'm talking about and what I've been through, if it's really having an impact on people's lives, that gives me even more of a reason to post these videos and work hard and continue to lose the weight and change my life and change the way my relationship with food and change the way I think about the world. And to me, that's incredible. I really am touched. I don't want to name any people's names out there because they're going through their own journey and experiences, but you guys know who you are. So when you watch this, I want to say thank you so much for just letting me know that I'm having that positive experience. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be a doctor. My grandparents, my grandma and grandpa on my mom's side, they're both doctors, and they put a lot of pressure. My grandma especially put a lot of pressure on me. You're gonna be the first doctor. You're gonna be the first doctor, and it didn't happen. But one of the cool things that I always wanted to do was help people. So, the job that I do now, it's, when you think about helping people, it's not the first job that comes to your mind. I'm a store manager for Sprint. I've been working for Sprint for a really long time, and I love what I do. But when I think about what I do every day, I approach it with the whole mindset that I'm helping people, the customers that come in, I help them with their lives and their connectivity and staying, hooked up to whatever they need to so they can communicate with the outside world or with their families or, save their memories and or protection, whatever. And then I'm helping them build side of it their with lives. My staff. I'm helping them, learn how to better themselves, whether they're paying their bills, if I can get them bigger commission checks by by helping them sell better. It's really an incredible thing for me because since I came to California, this has probably been my most successful run as a manager. I took a store that was mediocre, and now the store is really rocking out, and every single employee that I have is really doing quite well. And when I think about what that means, that they're doing quite well, that they're making more money, they're being able to spend more money with their on their families, spend more money on themselves. For some of these kids, it's like getting their life started and or getting themselves through college, whatever the case is. To me, that's incredible. And so when I look and I say, did I make it to become a doctor? No, I didn't. Who knows? Patch Adams, he became a doctor late in life, right? They do it all. People do it all the time. I might come back to it. I don't know. But helping people in what I do now has been my greatest triumph, I think. So this journey and everything that I'm going through, uh, if it does help people, then my heart is out there for you. I think I think that if you can change yourself, then and get through this. Look, I'm not through it yet. I'm still going through it. But if we can do it together, maybe we don't talk to each other, maybe we don't see each other, but by whatever I put out there, if it changes your life, you give me the desire to work even harder on this. So my posts later, I don't think now I have been recording myself doing the exercises and all of that, and I have recorded the before shots, but I'm not quite ready to post those. I'm gonna wait till the end before I get anywhere into that. Let's just go from here, and I think this will conclude this night's. But tomorrow I really want to talk about one of the most influential people in my entire life, and she's gone now, but ever since high school, she's been one of the most powerful and influential people in my life, even now. I think probably more now than ever, because of what happened to her, and trying to make sense and make use or make it matter, her legacy, and carrying on her memory. My cousin Tiffany, she was more like a sister to me than a cousin, mainly because we got really close in college, actually, after high school when she left. But she really made a big difference in my life, and I definitely want to talk about her and bring her up because, like I said, she, and much like a lot of people that I know from high school, and even some of my friends from college, how she touched their lives. She definitely deserves a place to be talked about. So until next time, but actually until tomorrow, we will talk to you then.